Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. The Braves have now... Nick Pivetta is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime against this pitcher. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up is Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Out in front of it, strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get... Stepping up is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
And he takes ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The numbers, 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and 25 driven in. 0-2, here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth. Third baseman.
As a look, now the pitch. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of the series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of the second.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Devers is off at first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher and the... He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in will be Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. A ball and no strikes. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Austin Riley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Vasquez.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Pache is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Now the first pitch.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in the contest last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The batter will be Christian Pache. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Christian Pache.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0.
They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with.
Designated hitter.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder,
Alex
99.
Verdugo digging in now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the first pitch. Rafael Devers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. All set for the start of the fourth. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna struck out in his last trip to the plate. On a line to shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The first baseman.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. The catcher.
First offering. Christian Vasquez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ozuna is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number two.
The right fielder, number 10.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Darno gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number one. Next up, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Austin Riley. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Designated hitter, Xander.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 99. Allen. First to go.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Christian Pache stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Dahlbeck is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. To short. Over to first, and that retires the side. So now here is J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next to dig in, Rafael Devers. He bounced out last time up. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Acuna will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Touki Toussaint gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 62.
Swing and a liner. Acuna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Up next, Hunter Renfroe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. That slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Always a tall task.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's off the green monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Austin Riley is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Ready now is Jason Kipnis, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next will be Christian Pache. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
2-0 now. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Darno rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Change up, and he ain't. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And stepping in, Freddie Freeman is head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The batter.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. And that misses inside. 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez is calling for it, and that retires the side. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J.
First pitch of the AB now. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Popped him up. Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now the Red Sox DH, Sander Bogarts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting. Third base.
Striding in is Rafael Devers. Trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail. Matt Andrees enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
First pitch on its way. Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a signal.
It comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And that one yanked just foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain 2nd and 3rd, but with 1 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next to hit is Christian Pache. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only...
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Marcus Walden enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That's in there. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Chris Martin is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 1 out. So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. First offering. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
This one's flared toward left center. He brings it in, and the Braves make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.